Here I am again with another banger of a video. Oi. I'm officially entering monk mode, guys. Monk mode. Look at that fucking arrow there, bruv. But of course, why did I do this, guys? This past 2 weeks actually, I was still recovering from a week where I had a lot of calls during the night. I'm working on a side project that I will kind of announce really soon on YouTube, and it's taken me a lot of time because I got a call, I got a bunch of guys discuss things, come up with contracts, etc. So a lot of terms to discuss and back and forth with. And the problem is that right now I'm in Paris, so most of them are in the US. That makes calls 3 a.m., 2 a.m. obligatory. I can't do anything. Good news of the week, I closed the client organically. My first organic client landed on my agency YouTube channel. We had a meeting, sold myself pretty well, went very good. Now we're gonna go for the 14 days free trial on my software, and let's see how it rolls. With the other client that I had, finally Facebook finally fixed everything, but I'm still getting zero ad spend. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm spending too low of a budget to acquire leads in his niche. I should go through and see why. So that's the main struggle now. As I said, I'm building this project, which I can't say what it is exactly, but I'll say it coming month maybe. But the potential there is huge. If you believe the SMMA has a potential of X, double that times 100 and it's easier to build. So monk mode, Imangazzi popularized this, but I guess now I'm the real monk. For the past 2 weeks, as I said, I didn't have a very good routine of sleep. I slacked. I didn't really do the stuff that I should have been doing. I didn't give it my all, my max. And so I just thought that I should enter like a phase of monk mode where at 11 p.m, if I have no meetings scheduled, of course, my machine here is down. I turn it off. And I don't care if there's something going on, unless it's a meeting with somebody, I'll turn it off. Honestly, didn't really realize how much sleep was affecting me. And for the past week, I've been sleeping 3 a.m. was the earliest that I went to sleep. And it was starting to affect me a lot because in the gym I could see, like, when I went to squat, I had no force at all. Like, after I used to do like 8 reps, 10 reps before I gave out. I did like 3. When I came up on the 3rd, like I needed like 20 seconds to unblur my vision again. I'll go back to waking up early. Today I woke up very early, prayed Fajr, got back to work directly, and I think that's the best thing that you should guys be doing. I mean, I'm trying to set it up, but I know it's hard to stick with a habit when you have so many things going on, especially calls at 3 a.m, 2 a.m. There's nothing I can do, unfortunately, because I live in Europe, so I just gotta eat it up and hope I'll move out somewhere. I have a better time zone for these calls in the near future. I don't have a lot to tell you this week, honestly, as the agency has been slowly cruising as I work on the other project. But if I can tell you something, is I started the monk mode. I had to film this afterwards, but the reason why I'm balding the reason why I cut my hair, honestly, is because I watched this First Man video, and when you cut your hair as a guy, especially when you're very young, you have no beard, you don't have many muscles, what it does is that it exposes you in some sense, where basically it's a lot of guys are basically just up there in the social hierarchy because they have good hair or they look good, etc. But that's just about the economics of high school, or okay, maybe some colleges too. But After that, in life, it's more about your financial status, it's more about the charisma, it's more about your muscles, it's more about your masculinity, as in providing, being able to provide for your family. So by cutting my hair, I kind of expose myself and show to myself that unless I really go out my way and build something as a man, I'm worth nothing. Men really need to go out there and build their value by creating businesses, learning skills, excelling at skills. And you can see that that's why nerds, geeks, people who are still in their mom's basement, that's why they're generally hated or frowned upon by society. It's because they have they have no inherent value to themselves. But cutting your hair is exposing yourself, and I suggest you do it honestly, because a lot of guys, they just play pretend, and maybe you get a good 5 years ahead of you of parties, etc. But once that's over, you're basically stuck in a life that is not really pleasing. Let's be honest here. So unless you do something to create value for yourself as a man, you're never gonna make it in the world out there. So cutting my hair is a way in both signaling to myself that I'm entering monk mode, and at the same time exposing myself and obligating myself to build value. So what is monk mode for me? It is about waking up every single day, at least before 7 a.m. To pray Fajr. Then I'll try to squeeze in a little gym session. I'm not one of those who trains in the mornings because I feel like I have a very, very heavy training, and I don't know if I can do that in the morning when I don't have any energy to go off of. So I just tend to do it at night. But if I can get myself to wake up very early, one thing that I saw from a guy on TikTok, which is pretty interesting, and I'll start to implement it, is in the morning work in the business, and in the afternoon work on the business. So in the morning you'll have everything like your meetings, cold calling, etc., setting up ads, working on the services, etc., etc. On the afternoon I'll work on the business, so scheduling, making sure I prepared everything for the coming days, improving my onboarding, maybe automatizing, making videos for the onboarding, etc. But I wanna do like a automatized Loom sequence or Notion, I don't know exactly, where the clients come in, I give them the Notion, everything is listed in the Notion, what they have to do, how the platform works. Basically just a smooth onboarding procedure. So I have the survey that I send out, then I have the contract, then I try to make an onboarding call. But it's better, I think, if I have a Notion and I put everything on it. I'll link that in the next video, or I'll make a post in the middle of the week when I'll finish doing it. So yeah, not much to say this week, although I got one new client, which is good, which is very good, but not much to say apart from the just keep working, keep doing it, guys. My last videos seem to work a little bit better than the previous ones, and I'm enjoying doing them, so I'll keep doing them. I'm not the best expert out here, but what little value that I can give, I'll try to give it, and it's all about the journey. I'm not trying to teach you anything that I didn't apply to myself beforehand. I want to reiterate that SMMA is a place where everybody can eat. And I say this, it will never be dead. There will always be somebody that needs to be promoted. Either a niche gets saturated and then you change niche, or a method gets saturated and then you change method, as we're seeing right now with the retainer model, or new platforms come in. We'll start having ad agencies on Twitter now that Elon Musk has taken the reins and seems to be doing a pretty good job at making it the next S tier platform besides YouTube. Sometimes it's slow weeks, but as long as I'm getting clients and I'm servicing them, they're happy, I'm happy. All right, that's a wrap.